Hey everybody, I am at my church here and I want to tell you about something really exciting that's coming up. It's almost my favorite time of year. It's almost December and we've got, this weekend we're putting our Christmas tree up. We're going to decorate our house and I've been on the road so much that now it's that time where we get to just celebrate family. We get to celebrate Christmas. We get to celebrate Jesus coming. And those are the things that I love: food, family, and Jesus. And so it's going to be a great time. Anyways, this weekend is Thanksgiving in the States, and obviously Black Friday on Friday, which is big, spend all your money and buy a bunch of things that you don't really need, like a bigger TV or a bigger whatever. And then next Tuesday is an opportunity for us to do something fantastic called Giving Tuesday. And this year for Giving Tuesday, we haven't done it for the last couple of years, but this year we've got a really special project that I want us to sow into. We have two massive building projects that are going on this year up in the Arctic. Our first one is in Kinglake, Cape Dorset, where we've partnered with the local church to help the vision be fulfilled of Martha Jaw, the pastor there at the church. And we're actually going to be building a kitchen and a bathroom and a couple rooms for when our teams go in. But the primary reason we're doing this building project is to serve the community with food. And so we want to stock the cupboards with food. We want to give, we want to be able, and we're buying all the furniture that's going up, the building supplies, you name it. And the most exciting thing that we're developing this year is a building project up in Naujaat. And for those of you who don't know, we actually own the church building right on the Arctic Circle. And so we've got our foot right at the top of the world. And that's such a gift for us to have. And so what we're developing, if you haven't heard the news, is a training center where we're going to start training Inuit leaders to share the gospel, to make disciples, to live their faith and to pastor and really to carry the baton for the next generation. And so I want to give you an opportunity to think and to pray. And, I know that in the world's economy right now, things are, I was going to say drab, but I don't know if that's really a word. I think I made that word up. Things can be tricky. And so I want to share a testimony with you. I don't know that we've shared publicly yet, but I want to share a testimony with you leading up to Giving Tuesday, because the scripture is very clear that God gives seed to the sower. And so I would ask you to do two things. Number one, will you consider sowing into this project this year and sowing into Canada's Arctic? Every dollar that you give, we will spend up north. This isn't for Jacob. This isn't for our team. None of this is going to us. Every dollar that comes in on Giving Tuesday is going right to this building project to help raise up Inuit leaders and to serve local communities right across the north. And so one of the stories that my wife and I have is dear friends of ours needed some help fixing their vehicle. And unfortunately, they were in a really bad accident and tens of thousands of dollars of damage, and their insurance company called them and was like, yep, we canceled your policy, and they had no idea, so they had zero insurance on their vehicle. So then they also had to deal with that and the effects of that. So our friends gathered together to give them money, and at that time, we really didn't have any spare money to give them. We had, our gifts and our tithes and all these things, but we didn't have any above and beyond that we could give them. So we asked the Lord, who gives us seed, to sow for seed. And I think it was $2,000 that we wanted to give our friends to help their vehicle. And we said, Lord, will you give us $2,000 by this day at this time so that we could give? And friends, let me tell you, more than $2,000 came in. I believe it was $3,000 came in either through a check or through a gift or through something. And we were able to give that money that we had asked for. We asked for the very seed to sow, and we were able to sow it into our friends so that they could see things come to pass. And so, friends, I would love if you would do that. Do you have a number? Do you have something in your heart? Because if we live under the world's economy, we're never going to live under the blessing of heaven. And so I'm going to ask the Lord for seed to sow into this project as well. And I would encourage you to do the same. I will never do anything that I won't ask you to do. And so we are going to give to this personally, my wife and I, not just out of the ministry. Obviously, it's the ministry that it's going to, so I can't give out of the ministry, but I can give a seed to sow into that. So this Giving Tuesday, I would ask, is there something that you would be able to give? Our goal for this year is $25,000 just to kick off. That the total cost of this all is going to be close between $150,000 to $200,000. Nothing is cheap in the north, as you all know. We've shared that with you before, and so we want to give these amazing friends of ours Like, this is Martha's dream and vision. And so for us to be able to partner with her, to see it fulfilled, is a huge gift and a joy for us. And it's a huge honor and a privilege to just partner with the Inuit leaders that are already up there, to see a training center established so that, in a few years, as it's developed and built and established, that we could release it to Inuit leaders. And my vision for it is that in 5 years, it will be Inuit run, Inuit led, and Inuit discipled, that every person that comes through will meet, we'll partner with them. But I really want to see Inuit leaders raised up to carry the torch for the next generation. So all that to say is, will you consider joining and sowing into Canada, sowing into the Arctic? And ask the Lord, if you're like, I don't have much seed, ask the Lord, who gives seed to the sower, for seed to sow this year. So anyways, my friends, God bless you. Our goal again is $25,000 for this Giving Tuesday, but our big goal is $200,000. So God bless you. We'll see you guys soon.